Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed here and welcome to what might be my last time on Forest of Drizzling Rain, because this might be where we gather all the endings. But first of all, we need to know how to get to all of the endings. So, listen, past ancestors received a night glow stone from a certain man. Why is that? But my ancestors agreed with that man's deeds. Perhaps they may have been deceived. Or it was because that man wanted to attract one woman he fell in love with, just for the purpose to deceive the people of the village. It was like mere lust. It was perhaps unmistakably a twisted love. That loved woman had her husband, child in her own girls, and made to live as a prison, as a plaything. How could it be holy for us to pray to that stone implanted with love and hatred as a source of protection? I swear into the interior of its darkness. Just which generation amongst my ancestors who had made it like this in here? The faith was not in there. Rather, it was perhaps who has done nothing is the filthy one. Quite dreadful indeed. Almost everything was. Everything after that has been so crumpled and roughly written that it's not possible to read it. Okay, so I think we already looked at that. Faintly some lights leak in from above. This underground path was connected to the mansion as well on the other side. Maybe this is also connected to the mansion perhaps. But it's way above. Might not be able to reach even with a shelf. I guess there's nothing I could do but raise my voice and call. Fine, call for help. Perhaps Moshe-san and the others might be there, so let's try calling for help. Hello? We're stuck all the way down here. Is someone there? If someone's there, please respond. Someone. It'll be alright, surely. Suga-kun, you don't need to make such an agonized face. After all, Suga-kun, all until now you've always protected various people from that spirit, right? If so, then it'll be alright. Surely we'll be able to return safely today as well. It'll be alright, because Suga-kun, when you were scared and crying, I also made a promise to protect you, Suga-kun. Nah. Alright, that's decided. I need to raise a larger voice. Oh, that can't be. It came in. Suga-kun? No. Right now, you can't go that way. No, you can't go. You hurt your friend. Suga-kun? Suga-kun, wait, no, you can't. You... The door has been fixed in place so it won't open. No good. This is all... No, please no, Suga-kun, for me too. I need to call for help, quick. No time to read. Words in old language and unable to decipher them. Are you sure you're going to be able to call for help? Help someone! Somebody up in the heavens hear my voice! Someone found you. What is this voice? Are you there? Hang in there. Right now, I'll get you out of there. What happened to Suga-kun? Hey, are you alright? Who is this speaking all of a sudden? Then, Right after getting rescued from the underground by Officer Matsuzuki and Shima-chan, I fainted. When I woke up, I was resting in a hospital bed in a city far from Asakawa village. It all felt so unreal, and I was so confused that the hospital didn't even consider discharging me. Surely they think I've lost my mind. It has already been close to 2 weeks past when I should have been discharged. From what I heard from Officer Matsuzuki-chan over the phone, Suga-kun, who should have been with me underground, has still not been found. Not even a corpse. We have just ended our search. I'm sorry, was what Officer said. That voice going through the phone shook with anger and confusion. Finally, time to hang up the phone. There was the voice of Shima-chan, as if she had stolen the phone from Officer Mizuchi beside her. The stone has broken, and the Okabe is now able to come outside. So you absolutely cannot come to the village. Don't ever come again. Her voice firmly carried on a sense of seriousness, but I hung up the phone right there. Okay. Do that. There was a voice calling me, as if it were eaten into my head, into my heart. The inviting voice does not leave my head. Come, come, come. Come over this way, I have a present for you. I threw away the medicine I received from the physician and merely followed towards the direction of the voice. I don't even know if it's my own will anymore. Helplessly towards the direction of the voice, betraying her pleas and her promise. Ah, how is he? Doing as of now he is resting alone now. Within those arms. If I could be embraced too within those arms. By merely thinking that, my chest gloomily, helplessly, is filled with a sense of warmth. So I need to go back to a repulsive place. And so now, I am swaying in this train, headed towards Asakawa village. It seems like credits, if I'm not mistaken. They are credits. That doesn't seem like a particularly good ending. Decorative arts are out. So I wonder which ending we got, because I know there are 5 endings in total. But which one did we get? We still had the Milky White fragment. There's supposedly 2 items we needed to collect. Collect neither the... Aha, yeah. Ending 5 for broken promise with fulfilled promise. So what we need to do is backtrack to when we was in control of the other character. And then from there we'll be able to do something from there. So I'm going to investigate around and I'm going to be right back. Let's go further in. Seems like they could be important. So it's down here. Oh, there's something in here. Valuable processing tools. An object made of a light glowstone that failed in the middle of the process scene. A box with finished goods made of light glowstone inside. A shelf with books all about the ornamentation and processing of ores. This will need to be organised again. Worn out my equipment, new ones will be needed to be bought for replacement. Like I said, but once the processing or something recently made, we shall take it on. Definitely. A memo has been stuck here about how to process still needs to be added to this memo. It's the last one gathered as of now. Night glowstones are to prevent the spirits from coming in. Don't go. Okay. Do that then. So we got the night glowstone item. Now this is still ominous. Inspect the pastoral, enter door, inspect room, interact with the book on the desk several times. Interact with a book on the desk, open to cut the pages. There's a cavity as if it's been hollowed out. There's a key in the cavity. Okay, so we've got a key. So, if you want a good ending, do not call for help at the hole until you completed the following. Use the key to enter the top room, inspect water. Then enter the room to the left, inspect something. Wash the milky fragment in the water. Enter the top room, place the fragment in the casket. Interact with the casket and move it to the pasture in the lower room to complete the casket moving ritual. Go back to the top room. Cool. Okay, so that is the one that we are after. So we want to use the key to enter the top room. So I believe the top room is referring to this one. Yeah. So inspect water. Oh, this water over here. Inspect water, but enter the room left. Examine all aspects slowly. This way. Examine all aspects thoroughly. Empty basket. Age documents. Sugar. Judging this to have no info, promptly shut the box at once and put it back on the shelf. Oh, that's a bridge. Masks. A Yakuza mask. A woman mask. An Oni mask. The woman chased by Oni eventually becomes a Yoshaka. The child, who can send this Yoshaka safety to Yami, is missing a fragment. However, in order to not fall into the hands of Oni, this place is the sole protection. This place be the sole chains keeping it here. A paper about old books and documents have been left here. Let's read it. Details about the internal structure of the Parasabazaka village seems to have been thoroughly investigated. In the writings concerning the village's self-government is a history that reeks of blood. For a crime that the head of a family commits, the indemnity can be paid only with one's family. Children are assigned a penalty, or sold. For women until they grow old and are thrown away, are required to exhaust their bodies to the village. However, since the prison was deep in the forest and since those who handled the imprisoned women were almost all men, it can be guessed that the indemnity they paid was especially cruel. These private practices of punishment continued until the forest was blockaded. The women in the forbidden place in the forest was perhaps one who became captive that way. When I investigated into my ancestors, I came to discover books by my ancestors that wrote about men who have gone crazy with other people's wives. From these considerations, it can be guessed that the crime of that woman told about in the legend is a false accusation. A faded away book has been left here. In order to save a woman, it is necessary to give offerings to a casket on the pedestal with a purified corpse put inside. However, the contents of a casket are incomplete, making it impossible to carry it out. Perhaps it is the sole hope that our ancestors, driven by guilt, consents left behind, so that a woman would not be completely consumed by the men who destroyed everything like demons. However, as long as we don't find a missing part of the corpse, purify it and restore it to the casket, the hope cannot sublimate. Even though it's just a tiny fragment. Fragment? The milky white fragment? Maybe that is what you're referring to as the fragment. Inspect everything. Inspect room, interrupt the books. Yeah. Enter the top room. On the door above, a night glow stone is shining. Okay, so this must be the casket over here. The floor there is packed with some writing on it. A Buddhist Satoru. What is it praying to? Do not know. Diversion points. Torikara. A container has been set here. Could this be a casket? Place your fragment set in a casket. Wash a milky fragment in the water. Okay. Aha, right. Wash a fragment. By fragment, could it perhaps mean this? Purified small fragment. A purified milky white fragment. White little fragment. Okay, so with this fragment, we'll be able to uncover the depths of the unknown. Return the little fragment back into the casket. Hold on, not yet. Save first. Then I'll put it in. Hi there, little child. Thank you. With this I can finally get out. So please, take me along and let me meet my dear mother. Surely, surely, surely. Mother is looking for me. I don't know what you're saying, dear child. I've forgotten what they said now. I was looking at the guide. Will you take the casket to the pastoral? Wait, take it to the pastoral or... Hold on. This is the real divergence point here. So what we're going to do is... not. Interact with the casket and move it to the pastoral in the lower room to complete the casket moving ritual. No, let's not. Let's call back up. So we've got the Night Glow Stone Jaw. So hopefully we won't get the last ending if we do that. Call for help. Indeed. Nothing new. What should we do from here? You both did. It smashed through. It is up for children. Aha, so this must be the divergence point. Yeah, why did you live for so many years in that museum where there's nobody anymore? Why do you just simply try to chase me away once you knew who I was? Why did you, when I said I wanted to know about my dead parents, allow me to stay there? Suga-kun, you've always tried to keep that promise, haven't you? It might have not been for my sake, but if it was, then... Please stop it. Let that promise be no more, because I want to protect you, Suga-kun. So, Suga-kun, take the stone with you. Understood. I will take the stone with me. But while I take the stone and go over to the other side, you will stay here. You will stay here. Because I'll come back for sure. Understood. During this time, I'll be calling for help, so don't do anything reckless. You must absolutely come back. Because it's a promise. I think that's the first time I've seen him smile. Suga-kun. No. since he made a promise to return here. Was that the only option? No time to read, no time to read. We should just call for help. I think that's the best option. Please, someone, please find us. One-san, are you here? One-san, as I thought you were here. Shikuma-chan. Hey, are you alright? Officer Mizuchi too. Ah, great. Please help me out from here. Understood. Just wait a little. Right there. Right now, I'll bring something you can climb. Okay. A rope? Good. With this, we can get out of here. But Suga-can still... Suga-can, you... great. You alright? You see, Shitsumi-chan and Officer Mizuchi has noticed that we were here. It's alright now. Suga-can? One-san, here it is. Quickly, get up from there, you guys. And then I was able to safely exit from that forest and that place underground. Shikuma-chan cried out like a dog just as she saw me, and Officer Mizuchi made a bitter smile as if feeling relieved. Perhaps because Suga-can also came to relax a little, he also let out a laugh, with expression blurred by fatigue, and I certainly cut up a strung up string of tension and only remembered abruptly collapsing right there. Whatever the case, I think it was truly great we were able to get out of that forest. Shikuma-chan and Suga-can were alright. I was happy about that above all else. The next day, Suga-can and Shikuma told me very sternly to go back. The Katawa Obaki is still looking for you, One-san. Shikuma-chan, who said it with quite a serious face, had a terribly sad expression, but I was a little hesitant to say anything. It was because there was something I was anxious about. Of course, it was about Suga-can. As for me, who remembered everything in the past, my promise with Suga-can was quite precious. At least for just him, there's no way I could let him be the victim and suffer. I, thinking that, couldn't go back in honest good judgment. As I was like that, Suga-can smiled just a little and softly wrote a memo for me. Once the forest has calmed down, it'd be fine for you to come again. Because in that time, I'll contact you. The words written in the pretty letters that he wrote looked sincere in all respects. To my question of really, he nodded several times so I could only swallow those words, and so I decided to return at least once eventually. Just don't go back into the forest. That's all. So now I'll be returning back home. It's painful when I think that actually, it's tiresome only for you, Suga-can, but... Understood, Shikuma-chan also said that. But once it comes down, you'll absolutely contact me, alright? I have still not properly made any thanks. I am truly thankful, Suga-can. I am glad I remembered that promise. Then I'll be going now, because it's just about time the train comes. Suga-can? Is that the night glowstone you had at that time, Suga-can? Wait, just wait, Suga-can. Hey, wait, just wait, Suga-can. I don't want to forget any... What? I heard the sound of a train. Thinking this is strange, I opened my eyes. When I did so, I was surprised from the bottom of my heart that I was actually riding a train. This time I've never seen before is merely running past places I've never seen before. However strange, I don't remember even riding in such a train. Why am I riding a train in the first place? I tried searching my memory, but I couldn't remember anything. Yeah. The night glowstone absorbs the memories of those. In any case, I asked the train inspector around the conductor whether this train stops at a station at my home. Doing so, he seems the train is running on a line far from the town where I live, and that I would need change trains several times. More and more, I didn't know what was going on around anymore, and my head puzzled over it. But in the end, I wasn't able to remember anything. And in any case, I need to get back home. Once back at home, let's just sleep for the time being. Tomorrow, I'll visit my parents' grave. Even though I've surely been visiting the grave almost every day, I somehow feel I somehow go to the feeling I haven't visited for a while. While thinking of these wandering thoughts in order to escape from this unusual affair, I continued gazing at the flowing scenery until the station of my next switch. It's just as if something precious has gone completely missing. I get the feeling that it is something I definitely shouldn't have forgotten. Where have I even ever ended up losing such a thing? Before I knew it, my cheeks had become wet in tears. Another ending. Which one though? Something along the lines of a ending. But it definitely is not bad ending 5. Well, if it is, I'm going to rage so hard. I do like this ending music though. It's monotonous, but it's quite soothing as well. Work. Stardust. Ending 2, The Vanished Promise. Okay. So what would happen if we got the wonderful gem? So, okay. You want to take it along with me? Accept the beautiful stone. Do you really need to give it to me? I understand. In exchange, don't go over there. We'll stay here together. Accepted the Nightglow stone. Suga-kun. Suga-kun, wait, don't. No, don't. Lock the door. The door's been fixed in place so it won't open. No, don't. In the end, you can't just do your Suga-kun. After having given the night glow stone to me, how could you just go over there? Even though just before Suga-kun told me that his sword was almost done. I need to call for help. Quick. If I don't, Suga-kun, then... Okay. Call for help. But it's going to be too late. Ah. Lots of them. It's a bit different that time from the 5th ending. Are you there? Hang in there. Right, now. I'll get you out of there. What happened to Suga-kun? Hey, are you right? Are you alright? I see. I'll come and look. First, please come up from there. Listen, you're coming up. After that, Officer Majuji went to look for Suga-kun, but he was nowhere to be found. In the cave, only the sword made of night glowstone was found in a horribly twisted condition. After that, a search for him was performed in the village, but for some reason, it was immediately ended. I and Officer Mizuchi felt terribly angry at the village's heartless response, but immediately after that, he was found. It's unusual for someone who goes missing in the forest for their bodies to be found. I still clearly remember the words whispered by the people of the village at the time of the funeral. To me, while unable to leave the small box where he was laid no matter how many days pass, Shikuma-chan said thus: "The Katara Obaki is still looking for you, one-san. Quick, leave the village before you get caught to somewhere far away, and then forget it all. Everything that happened in the forest, in this village. That night glowstone that you have, one-san, wishes to protect you. The voice of a Katara Obaki and the voice of that stone. I can hear them both. Please, grant the wish of that stone. Grant the wish of the manager." A little after that, I returned back home. Now I can no longer see him anymore, and so I need to forget everything. What happened in the forest and in the village, thinking that I passed my days. But on a day of rain, suddenly, there are times when the repulsive voice I heard in the forest would graze my ear. Come. In those times, I tightly grasped the night glowstone I accepted from Suga-kun. In doing so, the voice mysteriously recited, "I am being protected. Even in death, Suga-kun is protecting me." The promise that he bequeathed and protected to the end. Each time I felt that, something heavy and cold mercilessly would weigh upon my chest. His everything has been taken away. Will I, for my entire life, be holding this in my chest? Forever from now on, without end? Etched in my memory was his appearance the last time I ever saw him. So, according to a walkthrough, this should be ending 4. Definitely a different set of dialogues compared to the other 2 endings we've seen so far, but we shall get through them all. There's only 2 more endings, and one of them requires without the night glowstone. But also it requires the casket put in place. Aha, ending 4, the promise he kept. Good. So if I'm right in saying, then yeah, it's all good. Do you better, Ben? Yeah, we'll take it along. Let's take it along, because there's definitely a stone pestering the lower path. You don't mind, right, Suga-kun? No words. No words were spoken. A casket with a child's bone in it. Ooh. There's water inside. It is quite pure indeed. So we'll go up here. As for a pestral, here would be fine, right? Yes, it must be. The casket sits here peacefully. How does it be okay like this? Ah, it is different. That sound just now. Could it be that the night glowstone outside just broke? Suga-kun! My mother. Quick, come out here. Suga-kun, come back. Suga-kun. Ah, the child came out. Mother. I finally met you, Mother. Little boy. My little boy. My ears. So much here. Little boy, my little boy. My cute little boy. I finally found you, my little boy. It must have been agonizing. It must have been painful. I'm sorry. Mother, my dear mother. Let's go back together. We'll always be together from now on. What are you doing? They finally met, haven't they? The mother and the child. Let's take our chance to go now. Surely the Katara Bucky is alright now. We won't let you go. Won't let you go. Why? No night glowstone. Where are you going? Even though you should be together with us, our one Chan. I hear voices, but children are calling me. It would have all been better if you didn't exist. You're scary. Give us. You're in the way. Hey, is someone there? That voice is Officer Matsuyoshi. Suga-kun, let's go. Correct, let's just go. An exit opens in the ceiling. Hey, we're here. One-chan, as I thought you were here, quickly. Officer Matsuyoshi, quick, quick. Get those two up here. Yes, understood. You guys, are you alright? Yes. Officer Matsuyoshi, quick. If you don't hurry, One-chan will be in danger. Okay, right now, I'll bring something you can climb. Whoa, 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 whoa. We were safely able to escape from the forest. However, no matter how much time we passed, the voices of the children continued echoing in my ear. Different from the Okutara Abaki, they were purely cruel voices that chased after my ears, my heart. In that time, Sakuma said, "This time, the children are calling for you, One-chan, saying that they want you constantly from inside the forest, calling for you. But the children are afraid of the manager, so they don't come out of the forest." Looking at Sakuma's completely pale face as she said that, I couldn't think of it as a lie. And so, when the questioning concerning the circumstances of this incident was over, I made a new promise with Suga-kun. Never to come close to this village again. This new promise. That person, in order to ensure that the spirits of the children will not go out, will continue to always be at the mansion from now on. And thus, I cannot come near that place. No matter how much I say, no, please no, Suga-kun will not listen. It's alright because it's no different from everything until now. He only wrote that in a memo and did not respond anymore. While still feeling helpless and suffocating, I've arrived on the road home. The memories of what happened in this village and in the forest and about Suga-kun, I will definitely not forget. However much I miss or lament. There is no visiting that village for me ever again. However, in order for him, left at that museum all alone, or at least spend his days in peace, there is nothing I could do for that but hope and pray. That was a really disturbing ending right there. The way that that child and that mother were continuously tormented by those screaming, evil children's. Children's doesn't even need a plural because children is the plural of child. But that was a disturbing ending where all those evil children just came along and tormented the mother and child once they reunited. So I believe that those fragmented children were, I would say that all of those are part of a single human being, but their malice is divided up into so many different other children that somehow they formed with themselves, but that's another mystery in itself. End 3, The Promises Guardian. So it's been 5, 2, 4, 3, and then hopefully soon we will find number 1. Okay, so we've got the Night Glowstone Jewel and the casket. So hopefully this time around we shall get the marvel of the true ending of Forest of Dazzling Rain. Save. Here. A pedestal made of rock has been set here. As for a pedestal, here would be fine, right? It's on good grounds. The casket sits here peacefully. Perhaps it'd be okay like this. They broke it. That sound just now, could it be that the night glowstone outside just broke? Suga-kun! Remember, you have your own night glow stone, mate. No, he's doing something. But I think in these circumstances, would it be impossible to save his mother and child? Maybe the night glow stick will be necessary for that particular task. My little boy, I finally found you. Actually, I've just figured it out. The children followed this evil mother's presence. So when she's become good, then the evil children obviously think that their mother left them, so obviously they attack her. Bad ending, of course. Nah. Returned. Finally found you, my little boy. It must have been agonized. It must have been painful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mother. My dear mother. Let's go back together. We'll always be together from now on. I finally met, haven't they? The mother and the child. Let's take our chance to go now. Surely the Katara Bucky is alright now. We still get this option. You won't let us go. Can't end like this again. The stone that you are holding will surely protect someone important for you. Please let me have that rock. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. It's all right now. Stop attacking the poor mother. It's all right now. All right now. You've protected everyone important to you. This rock that you made is surely you yourself, and so you see, you are already forgiven now. Huh? It disappeared. Along with a rock. It's alright now. Surely that child and mother can now probably be together from now on. Hello? Hey, is anyone there? That voice is Officer. Let's go. We can't get out of here now. There is no danger now, is there? There's no danger. We'll need to go to the above room quickly. Okay, we shall do that. Da 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 da. An exit opens in the ceiling. Officer Majujichi, I and Suga-kun are here. One-san, so you're alright. Shuma-chan, so you were alright. Hey, are you guys alright? Officer Majujichi, I'm alright. Please help us out here. Everything seems a bit repetitive. I am alright. 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 Okay, just wait a little. Right now, I'll bring something you can climb. Something without a H. Ah, one Sam, what a relief, really. Sorry. I'm alright, so don't cry, okay? It was because Officer Majusi wouldn't listen to what I was saying, but we have been slow to come to help. Because I was alright, and even though you said you'd try and save one Sam first, that's because you've been fainted all this time. I couldn't just let you wander around some more. Well, it's alright. It's thanks to that everyone was saved. However, what was that? That happened in the forest. I can still hardly believe it at all. Furthermore, I would have never thought that the place was connected to this mansion. Anyways, for now, I'll make a report for this, so you should all arrange to tell the same story. Okay. Alright. So I'll be taking Shuma-kun back to her home. I'll be writing the record on a later day, so I'll call on you guys then. So Shuma-chan, let's go quickly. Your parents are deeply worried and are waiting for you. Quickly now, because I'll be apologizing together with you. I forgot to say this one, Sam, but that forest is alright now, huh? Because there's no presence nor any voices. They've all been cleanly purified. In fact, one San, even if you would come here, or even live here, it'll be alright. Right? Yeah, just leave that afterthought. Suga-kun, after Mizuji's investigations end, I'll be going back home, right? From then on, you should do whatever you want with this mansion, Suga-kun. After all, my memories of my parents have returned. As Shuma-chan said, the forest has been purified and that promise with Kotaro Abaki is no more. And so Suga-kun, there's no need for you to be bound here anymore. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. We weren't able to get back your voice, Suga-kun, but thank you. With this, I fulfilled my promise with you, Suga-kun, haven't I? From now, let's rest for today. From tomorrow on, I'll need to do something about my inheritance paperwork, and also need to make preparations for going back. Suga-kun? Shuji-chan. Suga-kun, your voice. What is it, Shuji-kun? What? He seems embarrassed. What? Again, memo? There's a lot I'd like to talk about. Yeah? Me too. There's a lot I'd like to talk about, Suga-kun. Nah. Is it because of a Kotaro Abaki that you were unable to speak for all this time? That's all good. That was a pretty interesting game. I'm really sorry for taking so long for getting this video out. But it seemed one of those games which I look upon and I get to a certain point and think it's going to be really hard to get into the next area, or really hard to get to this particular ending, or very hard to get to that particular ending, or very hard to actually get through the area, and I stopped for a while. So Forza Drizzling Rain is a good game for its story. Graphically, it's not the best, but well, okay, I can't doubt people's art, of course, but there are better graphics around. But it's not necessary to say that it isn't a low story. It's a very good story, in fact, and the spirits around this game make it pretty effective in terms of horror. Especially the first time when you open up the game and you don't realise what is about to be presented before you. But we never get to the case where we find the police reports about when they spoke, or but in case that Suga-kun actually did speak. Sorry. But I'm pretty sure when Metalepsis showed up, he did actually speak very silently, as if the Katara Bucky was being lifted, finally, and Suga-kun was able to get his voice back. I believe that's the case. I believe that's the theory behind why Suga-kun lost his voice, and it's all because of the Katara Bucky. But pretty interesting story all round. And it's a lovely variation of those different endings as well. Even the bad one had its good points as well. From a bird's eye interdimensional perspective of not being in the game and looking at it from a screen. So thank you very much for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed Forest of Drizzling Rain, and we shall see each other within another horror game. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.